These business owners just made the biggest mistake of their life. They discriminated against a 6-year-old boy with a disability by refusing him entry to their skating rink because of his service dog, something that's a big no-no under the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. And when the 6-year-old's mom tried to reason with them, one of the owners started to mock her while the other owner started getting very aggressive and charged at them. They even called the cops and said that the mom was causing a scene and refusing to leave because they wouldn't let her in with the dog, but completely left out that the dog was a service animal. And while now they're dealing with the fallout after the video of the incident went viral, they put out a very depth-owned statement where they apologized to everyone except the family, which only increased the hate they were receiving to the point they had to close business for a few days. Let's take a look at the video of the incident, which happened in the USA Skate Center in Springfield, Ohio.
Yes, you can.
So it will go all over internet that the skating rink will not let my 6-year-old son skate.
Yes.
I can sit there in the corner, like I can be completely by myself.
Federal law. It's not like
It is.
Yeah,
It's the law.
It's the same as denying someone from coming in with an insulin pump.
It is completely the law. It just looks bad for your business. I mean, I had a 6-year-old kid that was coming here to skate, and you literally, I will sit there right there in the corner. By law, you can't deny me to enter. You can't. By law.
Well, if there's a police officer telling me that I have to do that, then
Okay, will you call the police officer, please?
It doesn't matter. If I'm allergic to dog, I shouldn't have to have it around me.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm allowed to touch your phone.
You are not allowed to touch my phone. You're not allowed to touch none of my property.
Right off the bat, you can see the smirk on this lady's face. That's one of the owners, Tara Peterson, and she seems very confident on her stand regarding the situation, but let's start breaking everything down. Her husband, who's also an owner of the skating rink, Rob Peterson, says that the ADA, which is the law that the mother of the kid is bringing up, the ADA doesn't matter because he's allergic to dogs and he shouldn't have to have one around him. But if you go to ada.gov, which is the website put together by the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, and it breaks down the ADA for people to be able to understand it, it explicitly says that allergies and fear of dogs are not a valid reason for denying access or refusing service to people using service animals, which that right there invalidates Rob's reason as to why they're not letting the dog into the business. And to make this first section even worse, Tara actually reaches out and touches the mom's phone and says she's allowed to. And I'm no lawyer, but as far as I know, that's considered assault. The mom is completely within her right to film. It's a private business open to the public, which means there's no expectation of privacy. Now, the owners are within the right to ask them to stop filming. That doesn't mean they're allowed to touch her phone like Tara here claims. Not even a minute into the clip and things are not looking great for these two. Let's keep on watching.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm allowed to touch your phone.
You are not allowed to touch my phone. You're not allowed to touch none of my property.
Keep your hands off.
Can you?
Hi,
Can
honey.
you? Go
I'm
take.
so sorry that your parents
Can
are
you-
doing this.
Where you want.
I know.
You call the police. They'll explain what the American
We
with
will
Disabilities
because
Act
this is really irritating.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
bet.
And this, I promise, this will go viral.
American with Disabilities Act is the same as fucking police when they take them in a wheelchair.
He is a medical alert service dog.
Where do you want me to take Kinsley?
Outside.
There's a
Just
police
to go
officer
sit
in here
outside, baby.
actually, and
Kinsley,
she
come on.
is telling us that it's a private facility and we don't
It's
have
not
to.
a private
It's not a
facility.
private
It's a
facility.
public.
We allow public people to come in here. It's a privately owned facility.
There's no place.
Standing your ground and thinking you're in the right is one thing, but to mock a mom trying to explain to you the laws that protect their kids is absolutely disgusting. As bad as Rob's behavior is, I think Tara's behavior was not highlighted enough in all the videos and news clips I've seen of the situation. Like I said, she mocks the mom and then puts on a smug f***ing grin. And then she turns to one of the kids and says, "I'm so sorry your parents are doing this." The audacity. I'm sorry I'm cursing so much, but this seriously pissed me the off. But moving on. They mentioned that there's a police officer telling them that it's a private facility and they don't have to let the dog in. And I would love to know who this police officer is because they're not mentioned in any of the documents or statements made by the family's lawyer. I'm guessing this is the police officer Tara is referring to as she tells her that they own the facility. But as long as you're a licensed business open to the general public, there are laws that you have to follow. A private business cannot refuse service because of skin color or nationality. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prevents them from doing that. You can't open up shop and say whites only and use the private facility excuse Terry just tried to pull on this family because the kid and his dog are protected under the ADA. Now, Rob actually went on to call the police, claiming that the mom wouldn't leave and was causing a scene because they wouldn't let her in with the dog. But I love how he leaves out that the dog is a service animal. And right here, you can see the dog. I can't imagine fighting this hard to try to keep this dog out. It looks super well behaved apart from super cute, but I'm gonna let the clip play out, otherwise I'm gonna have to be stopping it every few seconds. Things are going to get out of control. Rob is going to charge at the family, and Tara is going to practically push the family out of the business.
We allow public people to come in here. It's a privately owned facility.
There's no place. None. Kinsley, sweetie, you want to come with me? Yeah, come on.
Here it is. Come this way. Oh, I can't. I gotta get out this way.
I don't think she's.
I can't even get out this way, actually. That's why I came over here, so I could get out this entrance.
Come on.
So we're gonna have to go out here.
Allergic to dogs. I told them I'm not letting their dog come in, and they're causing the scene and don't want to leave.
You want me to take your skates, sweetie? Come on. There are way too many places in this.
And do you have your food license?
Will you take her with you, Ashley?
They know what the law is.
Sarah, do you got that cord in there?
There's a cord in there.
No, I do. I don't have a dog. Venus has one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's posted for everybody.
I didn't put them on. They're still at home.
Let's see it. I want to see it.
That has nothing to do with it, honey.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. He's allergic to dogs. It's a health issue for us.
But that's the thing. Unfortunately, I can.
It's for you.
That's not an excuse because you're allergic to a dog. It's the same thing if you're scared of a dog. It does not give me an option to by law.
Your dog's in here.
Can you put the wall up again to show her?
This is a disability. He don't have a disability. That's the truth.
Because if you were deathly allergic to dogs, we would have to be calling the hospital right now. There's no reason I can't go sit there in the corner completely away from all you guys. There's no reason at all.
Somebody fight so hard to want to be in our facility.
Because my 6-year-old wants to come skate.
Out front, you guys.
That's fine. No, we're not fighting. It's just ridiculous that you're like this. That's all. Yeah, you don't want to be here. You'd rather go skate somewhere
Let's go over here.
You want to open that door?
Just going out that way.
I'm walking out the exit.
I like to work hands with anybody.
I mean,
Okay.
if you was deathly allergic, you wouldn't.
Talking to. Huh?
Excuse me, honey.
This is so inappropriate, guys. You're denying a kid coming in because you guys are afraid of a dog.
Thanks for coming, honey.
No, don't put your hands on me
Please,
again.
please exit the facility. Thank you.
Do not put your hands on me,
Stop
or I'm
touching
calling.
me.
Now I'm calling the police. Now I'm for
police
sure.
are already on your way.
I will file something since you just put your hands
The
on me.
police are
ma'am.
going to meet you outside. Thank you for coming.
I do not
touching
have
the
to.
door.
I can move out of the way. You can wait till I move out the door.
Yeah, a horrible look for Rob and Tara, and it didn't take long for the video to go viral, and the pushback they received was pretty instant to the point they had to put out an apology statement on their Facebook page. But it was more like an acknowledgement of what happened and a bunch of victim blaming. This might seriously piss you off. First and foremost, my wife and I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of our families and customers who are standing behind us at this time. Most of you are the reason after 20 years we're still doing this, and for that I am truly thankful. Unfortunately, recently I was put in a position with a service animal that I hadn't had to deal with in 20 years, and I was ill prepared. But this has been a valuable learning experience. Unfortunately, my request to look into the matter was met with resistance, and just like the customer, I took it to another level, which has taught me the importance of patience and understanding. I always tell all the children sticks and stones and don't let someone control you with their words, but as soon as the word bitch came to my wife out of someone's mouth, I lost all reasoning. And for that, I apologize. I have spoken to Marcy with the ADA and I'm aware of service dog protocol, and we're committed to doing better in the future. Lastly, I would like to mention that just recently we started a city school program entitled Be a Role Model, giving every child and every elementary a chance to skate with their classmates for free, which has been a truly rewarding experience. Unfortunately, I probably need to practice what I preach and be a role model myself, but I am committed to being a positive influence. I would hope all these people making hateful comments do the same and instead offer words of encouragement and support. My honest opinion was that we are always too busy and too many kids and loud music that it didn't seem an appropriate place for an animal. But I now realize that it was a narrow-minded view and we are committed to being more inclusive. I thought I was doing right by my customers and it was thrown at me with no time to think. But this has taught me the importance of staying calm under pressure. Lastly, I'll take this opportunity to apologize to everybody that was offended by this incident. My apologies. And one last thing, we will be closing this Wednesday night Cheapskate and this Thursday night Adultskate just to reboot and come back stronger and more united than ever. And after reading the comments under that post, I was not disappointed. Many seemed to see right through this horrible apology statement they put out. So you're still blaming the family that you victimized and bullied. Cool. You learned nothing. And that got 1,000 likes, with many replying to that comment agreeing. Someone else said, can you stick to one reason why the dog was denied? Because I thought it was that he was allergic. With the business replying, there are several reasons, but we only needed this one. To which someone else replied, and you also need a lawyer. Which, like I said earlier, allergies are not a valid excuse to denying entry to a service animal, and them admitting to that being the reason will only make things worse for them in court. And this other one pointing out that the dog didn't have to be in the skating rink for him to do his job, and they answered with, what happens when kids won't leave the dog alone or it gets its food run over by a skate wheel? Then we're still the bad guys. It's always something. I don't know about y'all, but this reeks of victim mentality. But then they go on to do some more victim blaming towards the family, which are the actual victims in the situation, and they say, it's sad that some kids will miss out on skating because of a bad mom on social media not getting her way. We told her we will look into it since we have always been told we do not have to allow it. And I'm sorry, but there's no way that after 20 years in business, they have not had someone with a service dog come in. I can almost guarantee you that they have. And they simply turned them away. The people did not push back, or these two simply just bullied them into submission. Now, the family did retain a lawyer and they put out a statement. Pause if you want to read it. But it pretty much just explains the situation and says that they're investigating the matter to see if they can bring legal action against the business. And they hope that this case gets seen by as many people so it doesn't happen to anyone else. But as of now, the business took down all of their posts regarding the situation and are limiting who can comment on their social media. But I see them having a hard time coming back from this. I mean, the video speaks for itself. Tara and Rob are horrible people. But that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps me out. My name is Sarat. Have a great rest of your day.